Hey, it's Sally Estlin from Self-Empowered Lifestyles. TGIF, we made it. It's Friday. And here in Melbourne, it's a public holiday because tomorrow is grand final day, our big day of kicking the ball around the ground. And Katy Perry's singing, so that'll be a highlight for me. Anyway, let's get into it, gaining some clarity, insight, and direction using the Bling Angel intuitive cards. So today, I thought I'd start with the growth deck. What do I need to know today? Please show me the way. You can also come in with a particular or specific question and gain some insight, clarity, and direction and guidance from the cards, because you never pull a wrong card. There's been a lot of a theme coming up this week about change, and just like doing it as we're transitioning, it is a period of transition and change, and just sort of being surrendering as well and being gentle on yourself as you're going through this process. So let's see the first card that comes up from the growth deck. Let's shuffle away. Let's have a look. Growth card says, which choice will I make? Oh, you are in the driver's seat of your life, and it's every day is a Tuesday. Thank you, Dion. It is every day is a Tuesday. You get to choose. You get to choose how you think, how you feel and act, and also how you spend your time and energy. So be very mindful of where you spend your time and energy, because it's limited, and there's a lot of things that can distract you or cull you. Distract you or take you off path, and it's time to cull those. It might be people, it might be things. Looking in your diary, what is distracting you? What is taking you off course? When you have your vision and have a bit more clarity about where you're going and around your purpose, then it becomes easier to put up those healthier boundaries and say no or say yes to things that align with you. So it's, which choice will you make today? Every day is a Tuesday, and also every day is a growth day. So where are you choosing to grow? Alrighty, let's get into a little bit of inspiration. Woohoo! Inspiration. See what card and message. Oh, that one came out really quickly. So this is an important one. It says, if it's meant to be, it's up to me. This, once again, you're in the driver's seat of your life, right? And it's on this journey of life. You are the one calling the shots. It's nobody else. The answers lie within you, not outside of you, but lie within you. So, it's, if you want something done, it's, you are the one directing the traffic, so to speak. So you're the driver of your car. Your body is a vessel, and you are the driver behind it. And the gut gives you the internal GPS, and then the soul is just driving for the body, which is the car, taking you to that place. So, teamwork makes the dream work. It's alignment between your head brain, your heart brain, and your gut brain. So this is thinking, this is feeling, but this is sensing, right? So we can overthink, we can be overprotective with that overprotective mind, there to keep us safe, but it does keep us small. Our heart is feeling and emotional, and it can be too emotional, but our gut gives us that internal knowing, that instinct, that internal GPS. And so when you align the three of those, it's taking you in the right direction. So, remember that you are in the driver's seat of your life. And as we started saying today, we have limited time and energy, and you are in the control seat there about where you choose to spend that. So once again, this links into our beliefs, because our beliefs can keep us small or help us grow tall. So let's see what our belief message is today. Oh, that one fell out quickly too. The cards are falling out quickly. So there's some messages here today. Am I empowering or disempowering myself? As I keep saying, we have 800 cards that I choose from, and the same cards keep, keep coming up. And I think this was even only yesterday. So this is linking very much into my model of the old way. The new way, let me see if I got it here. I literally had this one out yesterday, because the old way is the 3D way, the old way, right? And that's very disempowering. That's based on fear. It's about doing, and, a lot of action and effort. It's around the low level emotions of where people are just judgment, criticism, putting yourself down, self-doubt. But empowering is the new way, right? The new way is about stepping into the love. It's about being more of you. The old way is running on subconscious autopilot, right? And it's very disempowering, because you're very reactive to stuff. The new way is being on the front foot. So that's about being prepared and choosing how you choose to respond rather than react. The old way is the back foot of just reacting to the situation. The new way is where you're feeling very empowered. You're taking your time to stop and pause, and then choose what actions or words you use. So being empowered means that you're stepping, you have your courage, you've got your confidence suit on, and you're just feeling comfortable in just being you. You're just being more of your authentic self. The whole authentic you. You're in your whole resonant field, feeling really in tune. And this is where I relate it to you being on your personal radio station and you're just tuning into the station that you absolutely love. And people are drawn to that music that you play out of your radio station, because that's very empowering, just to be you, not to be doing anymore. So I've got scribbles all over it. But, when you are going from the old way to the new way, it's crossing the bridge where you need to surrender. Take responsibility for you, not for anybody else. Take ownership for you, about putting you first, putting that oxygen mask on yourself. Because if you don't look after yourself, you're no good to anybody else. So as we shift from the old way to the new way, which is what we're actually doing now, going from 3D to 5D, we're in this sort of view first section, which is the 4D transition phase. So that's about just surrendering, putting you first, stepping into the silence. And when you step out of that, you'll step into the harmony, right? So you're coming from the stress, all the upheaval, the disempowering stuff. It's like low level energies, and it's where there's mean girls and there's gossip and there's judgment and there's criticism, and you start to doubt yourself, and it's horrible. But when you get into this new way, you feel very confident in just being you, and there's nothing more attractive than a confident person, right? So are you empowering or disempowering yourself? And if you want to know more about this, this is what I bang on about all the time, because I'm absolutely passionate about helping people shift from the old way to the new way, and just feeling very empowered. So yes, that's why I call myself the self-empowerment specialist. Alrighty, let's just get into the growth deck. The growth deck can push us a little bit because it can push us out of our comfort zone. Nothing changes if nothing changes. So you have to get comfortable with being uncomfortable. That's where real change happens. Alrighty, these cards are slipping out so quickly today. So there's definitely some messages there. Who from my past am I still trying to earn acceptance from? Oh my God, that's so much the old way, right? When we're stuck in the past, when we're still tethered to the past, this is where we need to surrender, relinquish control, just let go and move on, because your past is keeping you stuck. And, looking for acceptance from everybody, that's just the old way, because the new way, you're very comfortable in just being you, and you don't need anybody to give you approval. The old way is like, oh, will I be accepted? Will everybody agree with what I'm doing? And blah, blah, blah. Like, oh, that's so littling. And this new way is very, very empowering, where you just confident in being you and making those decisions. So is there anywhere where you need to untether from the past? Who from my past am I still trying to earn acceptance from? This is a part of the surrendering, relinquishing, and moving on, and having forgiveness. Forgiveness is a huge step to shift from the old way to the new way. It doesn't mean you need to forget, but forgive, because at the end of the day, just remember, hurt people hurt people. So, whoever has hurt you they're not dealing with their own stuff, right? But remember, also on the flip side, on this new side, healed people heal people, right? So it's very empowering to remember that, we may have been hurt, but if you can heal, then you can heal others as well. So time to let go of the past, cut any ties to the past that are keeping you tethered back into those low-level energies, and step across this bridge of surrendering, forgiveness, ownership, responsibility, putting you first, and stepping into this beautiful, empowering energy of love, right? And of just being more of you. It's just so amazing. Alrighty, let's see what the Bling Boost deck says here. Let's shuffle it away. Look how quick these cards are falling out today. So these messages are like, take note, right? Really take note, because you can influence your world. Oh, goosebump moments, you can. The more you can just be you, the uniquely you, the pure essence of you, that is what people resonate towards. So, you can influence your world when you are just in your zone, dialing up on your personal radio station that people are listening to. You're just sitting there comfortably in the sun, having a mocktail or whatever, and just go, people are just drawn to that and go, man, I love that music that you're playing. So remember, you can influence your world just by being more of you. So I reckon we need a little bit of a gold light to finish off. Let's have a look. Cool. Alrighty, let's just shuffle up. Very empowering statements. I am statements. Remember yesterday I was saying, I am statements are quite definitive. And so if you're tired or worn out or whatever, don't say I am tired, I'm worn out. Say I am feeling tired, I'm feeling worn out, because emotions are transitional. They just flow through us. But when we make empowering statements or disempowering statements like I am tired, I'm worn out, that's making it you're telling every cell in your body, but that's how you are. Don't allow those statements to define you. Just allow the emotions to flow through you. So I am feeling. Very big difference between I am and I am feeling, right? Words are energy. Here we go. And I am majestic. Woo-hoo-hoo. Woo, these are great cards. So remember, as a recap, which choice will you make? You are in the driver's seat of your journey, of your life. Remember, if it's meant to be, it's up to me that you are in the driver's seat of your choices, how you choose to think, feel, and act, and how you spend your time and energy. Are you making empowering or disempowering? Are you empowering or disempowering yourself? So are you stuck in the old way, or you're shifting over to the new way where it's very empowering, based on love, and you just being more of you? And who from your past are you still trying to earn acceptance from? It's time to move on. It's time to untether from the past, surrender, relinquish control, have forgiveness, and cross that bridge into the new way. Because when you get there, you can influence your world, and you are absolutely majestic. These are awesome, awesome cards. Great way to end the week. Look forward to chatting to you tomorrow, and have a great morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you are in the world. See you later.